Good morning.
Good morning.
Merry post-Christmas, almost Happy New Year. If you'd like to stand, we'll sing our call to worship. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. This peace I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. This love I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. This life I have, the world didn't give it to me. This life I have, the world didn't give it to me. This life I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Take it away.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Blake Ringsmuth, and this is my lovely wife, Yvette Babin Ringsmuth, and today we are going to be leading the service for our annual Burning Bowl ceremony, which is truly an honor to do, and so I want to welcome everybody. We have some announcements for you.
Right, first of all, a microphone. Good morning. Our first announcement is regarding our board nominations. Nominations for next year's Board of Trustees are now open. You must have been a member for at least 1 year to run for the board. There are 2 openings available, and if you're interested and would like more information, packets are available on the table by the kitchen. So as you go down the hallway on the right-hand side, the election of new board members will take place at the annual meeting on Sunday, February 22nd. Also, there are 2 generosity checks being mailed this month. The first is going to the Jubilee House, which is a program offered by Grace Episcopal Church. The second check will be sent to Northern Michigan Environmental Action Committee, otherwise known as NIMIAC. And the congregants recommended both of these organizations. So if you have any additional suggestions that you would like future checks to go to, please let a board member know. Ernie Cacaglia has offered to teach guitar lessons as a fundraising event. Ernie is one of the folks that's usually up here with the band playing. And the last day to sign up is January 11th. If you're thinking about trying something fun and new for 2026, how about learning to play the guitar? For anyone interested, there's a sheet on the table by the kitchen to reserve a spot and with all the details. The last deepening discussions group will be, not the last deepening discussions group, but the last announcement, little ambiguity there. Deepening discussions group will be meeting here in the sanctuary next Sunday after the service. This month's booklet is Turn on the Light, The Tireless Wisdom of Eric Butterworth. Everyone is invited. And actually, we have one more announcement, and that is if you have a Christmas tree that you're looking to move on now that it has finished, or whenever it has finished serving the purpose in your home, they are recycling real Christmas trees at the Land Conservancy on 3 Mile Road in between South Airport Road. South Airport and what's the other crossroad? In Hammond Road, thank you, between Hammond and South Airport. So if you would like to feed their goats, please drop off your Christmas tree to them, and it will be recycled in a very earth-friendly way. And that's all I got for the announcements this morning. And now let's speak our statement of unity together. That affirmation is on the slide here. Together, I imagine and visualize the coming year filled with God's good. And so it is.
Here I am, Lord, use me, guide me, fill me, take me, lead me by your will. Here I am, Lord, ready to follow, to serve you, to love you, to be you in this world. Thy will is done through me this day. Thy will is done through me this day. Lord, your call I answer. I'm open, I listen. I hear you, I feel you move in me. Lord, I come closer, humbled, surrendered, lifted, committed to your plan. Thy will is done through me this day. 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 Here I am, Lord, I come. Here I am, Lord,
We begin the service now with a prayer and a meditation which will follow. The prayer I'd like to share with you is from the daily word from December 27th. One of the greatest gifts I can give myself is forgiveness. Whether I forgive myself for past mistakes or forgive someone whose words or actions hurt me. I heal my heart's wounds by releasing grudges. Holding on to anger toward another is like holding on to a hot coal. I burn only myself. By releasing resentments towards myself or others, I can redirect my mental and emotional energy to spiritual healing. Forgiveness can also be one of the hardest things I do. It can require time, empathy, introspection, prayer, and patience. I persist because I realize bitterness only keeps me in bondage and separate from my loving nature. As I forgive, replacing anger with love, I make room in my mind and heart for joy. Which leads us into our meditation. Take those words of prayer I just spoke into your heart. Breathe deeply and slowly. Feeling your shoulders relax, your neck become a little looser. Breathing deeply, letting your chest expand, creating even more space in your heart. With each deep, slow, and relaxing breath, you release any of the cares that may have been on your mind as you came here today. Those human concerns. For it is in this space we have the opportunity, as we do every day, in every moment, to recall that we are of divine creation, of divine spirit. We have only to let go of the trappings of our human reality, for we have the God presence, the Christ within each one of us. And as we release any of our concerns, any of our ego, we feel that openness in our heart, making room for the love that is within each one of us to expand into our consciousness, expand into our intentions, spread through our words, our deeds, the thoughts held in our mind, expressed through us. As we have the opportunity today in our ritual of the burning bowl ceremony, we are ever mindful that what no longer serves us can be released. And as we know, when we make space, there is newness and opportunity that can fill it. And that is what we are looking forward to as the calendar turns from this year to the next. Really only symbolic, but ever so important. And as we enter into the quiet space, I invite you to open your heart, to release, to let go, to forgive. to fill that heart space with the excitement that is yet to come, knowing that you, in concert with that divine presence within and that still quiet voice, can manifest whatever you choose in the new year. As we return now to this space, take another deep cleansing breath. Focus on that opportunity, the excitement of what is new, what is coming, what is yours to do, to start afresh in this new year. This service, this ritual that we will perform together in this sacred space, we are so grateful for. And for this chance to start anew, to consecrate the release, the letting go, we are all so very grateful. And together we say, Amen. Wow. What was that? Wow. Well, I am grateful for that beautiful piano that fills this sanctuary with these beautiful sounds and our beautiful pianist who does it for us. Well, good morning. Yeah. So, 2025. It's almost in the rearview mirror. Anybody happy about that? Okay. Well, there's another one coming. So we might as well send this one out on its way with style. Has anyone here participated in the Burning Bowl ceremony before? If you have, please, maybe it'd be easier to say who hasn't, who has not participated. All right. Well, there's a little bit of an instructional session here, just so that everybody's on the same page. But first, let me make sure, when you entered the sanctuary, or since that time, you should have been given a piece of letterhead or paper, a writing utensil. And did we do envelopes? Yeah, so, and then did I say a piece of rice paper? Okay, so you need a piece of rice paper, which is the little rectangular piece, some letter-sized paper, and an envelope. All right. If you didn't get one, please let us know so we can get that to you, because it is a interactive part of the ceremony. So here's what's going to happen. In a moment, we're going to have a brief meditation, consistent kind of with what we've been talking about this morning so far. You're going to have an opportunity in the silence to reflect on those things, those circumstances that you would like to release, that you would like to let go of as you move into the new year. Perhaps something that no longer serves you. And we'll talk about what that might be. Perhaps it's on your mind, and that's why you came here today. This is certainly one of my favorite ceremonies. When you come up, you see the two candles here. They will both be lit. You can choose one. We're going to form a single file line, one row at a time. You will come. You will place the corner or section of that rice paper into the flame, and then place it into the bowl. And it is a ritual that maybe speaks for itself, but it will signify the release. Please trust that the paper will burn. Don't feel compelled to reach into the bowl, because that's not allowed. It's dangerous. Someone could get burned. But know that at the end of the ceremony, when everyone has had the opportunity to participate, I will make sure that all of the papers are burned. But they do a pretty good job. After we have that opportunity, we will then be able to write a letter to God. It's an opportunity to affirm all that we wish to place into the wonderful space that we just created by letting go. And then, receiving the words of Spirit, you will write a letter back to you from God. So, after you write the letter to God, don't put it in the envelope, because you're going to have the opportunity to write the letter back. And then later in the year, if you've addressed the envelope appropriately, you will receive the letter. And that will be some months down the road. And if experience is any teacher, you will be surprised. Not only at what you shared, but God's response. All right. Unity doesn't have a lot of rituals, but this is one that signifies, I think, so much of what we stand for. If you were here for one of the last talk I gave, that thoughts in mind produce after their kind. And so this is the opportunity to choose to manifest that which you no longer want and release it. We have all sorts of rituals in our culture. We wear Some of us wear wedding bands. We have all sorts of other ceremonies that we go through, whether they be birthday celebrations or burials or funerals. Rituals are important. We can think things. That's one step. Then we can also say them and speak them aloud, which is another step, which puts energy into them. But when we then act on them, like we will have done today, it creates an even deeper connection within ourselves and intention to release. And so, Carol, you can hit it. Let's take a relaxing breath. Get comfortable in your chair. And as we release the breath, we release any of the resistance that we have to this moment. As the lights come down, we center ourselves in that truly vulnerable place. In this time of reflection and letting go into God, affirm in the silence of your heart, I release into this moment and breathe in the Spirit of God. I release into this moment and breathe in the Spirit of God. We release what no longer serves us, not in fear or in judgment, but in gratitude. Again, not in fear or in judgment, but in gratitude for the opportunity and the intention of letting go which no longer serves our divine purpose. As you feel Spirit's presence within you, know that your life is being guided by a power for good, that you are at all times guided, guarded, directed, and protected in all that you do and in every decision you make. With that knowing, it now becomes clear what may be standing in the way of your forward movement in life and living that divine presence, expressing the Christ within you, letting go of all that can no longer serve your greater good, all that would serve to hold you back if you let it, from being the fullest expression of life in this new year. And in that place of peace, in a time of holy silence, I now invite you to write on that little piece of rice paper all that you now choose to gently release. And you will have a few minutes to do so. And know that maybe there is more that you'd like to write on that paper than you can fit, but that God knows what you are releasing, and it is your intention that matters. I will now light these sacred candles that we will use. I invite you now to take that piece of rice paper in your hand. And as you look at the words on your paper, see them clearly, without fear. Know that fire does not destroy, it transforms. And as the flame touches the paper, I ask that you silently affirm, releasing the past with compassion, forgiving what no longer needs to be carried by you, and making room for what is becoming. I invite you to feel the lightness as the old dissolves, and feel the space opening. And as we step into our sacred ritual, I will ask that the rows, starting at the front, form, and I ask that you remain in silence and hold each person who steps up, and bless them in the silence, and accept the blessings of others here that are given for you. So let us begin. Mhm. And so it is. I can assure you that all of those slips of paper have burnt, even though they may not have looked like it. I invite you to take a deep breath and feel that opening in your heart space. Affirm that what was written and held in mind is released. And with that new space and that loving energy and presence revitalized and flourishing within you, you can take out that piece of letterhead and something that to write with. But before we begin actually writing, we begin with a prayer. I let go into God, into the Christ presence in me, and I affirm from the Daily Word from November 30th of 2019. Free from fear, I let go of worry and doubt, and let God be God in my life. Free from fear, I let go of worry and doubt, and let God be God in my life. And what you just released clears the way for that to happen even more so. Let God be God in you. Let God be God in you. Reflect on those words for just a moment and allow them to take wing in your heart. When fear, doubt, and worry are released, when desires of ego are held in check, that is when you realize that there is only one presence, only one power, and that we are all one. When given the space to do so, this presence and power, the Spirit in you, is more fully expressed through you, as the individualized Christ presence within you. Knowing that God is love, that God is joy and peace and so much more, and that God is you. I invite you to ask yourself, on this brink of a glorious new year that holds everything in potential, what does your life look like? As you express more love, joy, and peace, more kindness and compassion, who do I really want to be in 2026? Ask yourself, what do I wish to do? Knowing that that which may have stood in your way is now released. How can I show the world that the light of Christmas is still here in me and in others? Ask these questions of your highest self, of Spirit's presence in you. And as you affirm that sacred connection with God, Begin to claim and affirm your heart's desires for 2026. As the desires, intentions, perhaps commitments are revealed to you, I invite you to write them as a letter from you to God as we move into the silence. Please begin. And remember, don't put them in the envelopes yet. And if you're done, you turn the paper over to the other side. To now write a letter from God to you, one coming forth from a power that knows only the highest and best about you and for you. What does this sacred voice want to say to you right now? What does it want you to know at a soul level? What does it want you to hear in response to all that you just embraced for your life? Again, open your heart to your highest self. Be still and know. Allow the words to flow forth. And again, we'll take this time in silence to compose our letter from God to you in the silence. And when you're done, you can place your letter in the envelope and address it to yourself. Take a minute to finish up if you haven't finished already. I invite you to take your letter in your hands and this blessing. Dear God, it is through this blessing that we offer our gratitude for every experience in life, for the gifts they bring and the growth they inspire, even though it may be uncomfortable at times. As we bless these letters and prepare to release them, we do so with strength and in faith, remaining unattached to outcomes, trusting that your guiding presence will make itself known to us throughout the coming new year. We know that every commitment, every intention, every desire that has been affirmed in these letters is already fulfilled in spirit. We may not know how or when or the exact form or experience they may take in our lives. And so as we let go and let God, we affirm this or something better. Let's say that together, please. This or something better. And so it is that for the gift of this brand new year and for the new and sacred opportunities and blessings it brings, we do give thanks and we let it be. Amen. And the ushers will come around and collect those letters and envelopes if you're ready. And if not, feel free to keep writing and we can collect them later, but go ahead and put them in the...
Thank you, ushers. We move now into our time of our prosperity blessing, and it's the time of our offering and a time to share our financial gifts with the ministry. We know as children of a loving God, we live in the light of abundance, deeply grateful for all that has been given and all that is to come. And we embrace the good that God provides with joy and thanksgiving. Let's speak our prosperity blessing together. It's found on the screens. Together, divine love through me. And life. Sorry. Thank you.
Feel free to join us on this one. There was a time in my life I thought I'd have to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say: I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for
Well, that's a wrap. So, thank you all for being here. I hope this service that we've had in this ritual ceremony has affirmed your path into 2026 in love and light. It was an honor to be here and share with you. We will have prayer chaplains here for personal confidential prayer at the front of the sanctuary and in the hallway as well. We will have fellowship at the back if you would like to join us for a good conversation and refreshment. And at this time, what I'd like to do is form a circle around the sanctuary. And I invite you now to call to mind a person or a circumstance that you'd like to speak either out loud or to yourself, but into this circle so that it's held in the prayer and the intention of healing and good by those here today. Father, Mother God, you hear and know our prayers, the folks, the circumstances, the healing that we're calling forth, the synergy of our intention together for love and goodness and the furtherance of the Christ presence in each of us. We know that the highest good is coming, though we may not know its shape or form, but we also know this or something better. And we bless